JoJo has fun.
Hi everybody, it's JoJo. Just hanging out from my streamer cave, playing Subnautica. It is they just released the sequel to Subnautica, the Subnautica Below Zero, where you are in an Arctic environment, and I've played it a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to kind of get my feet wet, which is a joke. That's a funny thing I said. Feet wet. Get it. Get it. So I've tried gathering what lore I can about this game, and quite honestly, like I'm at a loss. I think that it's, so they mentioned Altera, which was the company in the first one. I think I'm trying to find a lost sister. That's my suspicion. That it's a lost sister situation, as the kids say. Which is fine. I mean, that's you know, that's fine. That's fun and exciting. The reason why it's just me today, by the way, is we had planned to record The Quiet Year, which we were unable to do. I don't know how The Quiet Year did views wise, because whatever, but we weren't able to do it just because Danielle wasn't feeling good. And then we did record an episode of Subnautica, and the footage went bad. You may have noticed I'm periodically checking, because I want to make sure that OBS hasn't crashed, because that's basically what happened. We recorded and it crashed. Alright, so this is the first part of the game. I haven't quite made it to the water yet. As you can see, there's a lot of treasures up here. Ooh, I'm cold. Oh, I'm cold. Oh, I'm very cold. I gotta find fire. Gotta find fire. There's fire over there. Oh, fire over here. These things are cool. They're a little heater. Look at these guys. Look at them. They have weird big eyes. They're just they're plants that absorb. They're plant space heaters, and I'm in space. So think about that one. It's tougher than it sounds. We're going to get to the water now, which is like Subnautica 1, very exciting. So here we go. So, oh, the vast emptiness. Oh, it's an ice flow. Here we go. Yeah, this is a cool game. So this is the vibe I'm gonna be given for this particular playthrough. I'm just I'm just trying to be chill. I'm very exhausted. I caught a bladderfish. I'm gonna turn that into a bottle. Turn it. We've been doing our much lighter, it's weird, like our lighter YouTube schedule for probably about a year now, I think. It's definitely not as much as it used to be. Like we used to, I mean, for the first, like, I want to say 2 years of the show, it was every day, and now it's like every Wednesday and Saturday we release an episode, which for me doesn't feel like a lot. If I'm being completely honest, it doesn't feel like much show. Which is not, like, I hate to say it, but it's like it's sort of hard to conjure up the time to do it like we used to. It used to be a time where we'd release, you know, a 10-minute episode a day. By the way, I'm just gonna probably be me with my own thoughts, and this is how my own thoughts go. It would just be oh, penguin friend. Come back, penguin friend. I will twirl with you and spin. Oh, come back, penguin friend. Ah, beans. We would do, you know, in the neighborhood of, I think originally, geez, this would have been 2017. We did 14 episodes a week, which is bonkers. That's a lot of show. Like, that's a lot of show. And then we did. I think we went from 14 episodes a week to 9 a week. And it was 9 a week for quite a while. And then it was 3, 4, 5 a week. And now it's down to 2 a week. Which is a pretty severe drop off in the number of things we do on YouTube. But weirdly enough, I feel like we're doing more work in general with other stuff. Like, let me just make sure it hasn't crashed. Okay, it's fine. I don't really need to be catching all these fish. I just kind of like the idea that I can walk up to a fish and grab it. What I really need to get is like a knife. Okay, silicone rubber. I gotta get some creep vines. Okay. Is that them? That's them. In addition to the show, like, we started doing podcasts, and it doesn't sound like it, but the time we would have used to record extra episodes and edit them is now taken up by the podcasts we do. Because we do 2 of them. We do 2 full podcasts. We do The Rolls We Made, which is every Friday, which that's our Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and it's on it's funny, and it's on it's on Podbean and everywhere. And then we also do, and then after that we started a second podcast almost on a whim, which was Geese Bumps. That was another one too, and that's out on Wednesdays and whatever, and it's a podcast where we talk about Goosebumps. I'm just, in case you haven't seen it, I don't know. That's a lot of time. In fact, I think when we first started doing it, because historically I've been the one who edits everything, like, that was so much work that I had to stop. We had to change that. That's actually why we changed the schedule. Now that I think about it, is because, like, I honestly just couldn't keep up with the production schedule of, editing a bunch of episodes for JoJo Has Fun, even though, it's not a hard show to edit. It's just a lot of it. And also making a D&D campaign. Granted, we're making it in kind of the easiest way we possibly can, but it's still tough. And then, like, reading a Goosebumps book to talk about for, it's just a lot. I got my knife. This is cool. All right. Now I can fend off ocean monsters. And on top of that, our time is much more limited too. Like, Saturdays and Sundays are literally just like we record and then we recover from recording. I'm recording this now to give myself a break because I have to go and finish reading a book that I have to talk about tomorrow, which would be today. As you're listening to this, there's a book that I'm reading, that I'm talking about with people right now. So my day is a little exhausted already, believe you me. You know what's weird is I have this very elaborate sort of a space. Like, you see the microphone? That's a microphone. It looks like a Wii, but it's a microphone. And I don't stream. I never stream. I never feel the desire to. I have all this. I have a pretty sweet looking space. I feel like I like this kind of a sunburst pattern going through the room, but I never stream. And I honestly, I sometimes wonder why. I think I just don't like it. Does that make sense? I just don't like it. It's a me problem. It's not streaming's fault. It's me who's at fault here. But yeah, I did it a couple times, 20, 30 minute streams or a couple hour streams. I think I beat Cuphead on stream. I'm pretty sure I beat Cuphead on stream, but I don't know. I just never feel like doing it. And I'm not going to, like, beat myself up for that, but, like, Jeff and Danielle are able to conjure up the energy to stream. I just can't. Even though, like, I have all the things you would need. I have an enviable setup, I think, but I just never want to. I just like making sure I can, which is It's definitely a huge part of this, of how I act creatively, is I just got to make sure that I can do it if I ever want to. And that's it. That's what's important to this cowboy. Which is silly. It almost feels wasteful. Part of the reason why we have this big rack back here is so I've been watching a lot of videos on single stand YouTube setups, and I was like, oh man, I want to make a single stand YouTube setup. I don't usually do videos where you can see my head, or like talking head videos or anything like that. I don't know what even that would be, but I have all the equipment to do it now. Except for like a really good camera, I would have to use my cell phone, but it's a nice phone, so it might be fine. That's a lot of it, I think, if you want to be creative, is you have the options to do the things you want to do, and then you can do them at your leisure. So right now, I'm just kind of gathering basic supplies before I kind of venture out. The tough part is I don't have the Sea Glide yet, and you kind of need that to get like deep or deep down or cool stuff. Oh, I have to eat something. I'll eat. These are old, but they'll do the trick. And I'll drink some water. You need the Sea Glide, which allows you to kind of scoot along at high speed. Does game crash? No. Okay, good. I'm going to go down here, see what I can find.
Oxygen.
It's telling me to swim to the surface, but you know what? I don't have to. You know why? Oxygen plant. Now I'm good. Now I can breathe. I can breathe clearly now. I'm going. This is bonkers. This is a terrible idea. Oh man, I'm gonna drown. I gotta get out of here. This is stressful. This is not good. I actually should not have done that. Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I really fucked this up. Oh no. Oh, please, please, please don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, I made it. Okay. I do not like that part. At all. At all. I do not like that part. So back in the spooky water I go. I don't even remember what I was talking about. That's okay. It's one of these kind of episodes where I'm just sort of thoughtful. We talked about a lot when we did this episode originally, because it was me, Kim, and Jeff, and we got into a bunch of bonkers things, and I cannot for the life of me remember any of them. So I'll think, like, what would Kim have said at this point? She probably would have said, do more, do better. And then she'd go, that's not funny, because that's true. It's not. Joe with his thoughts. This is JoJo Has Thoughts time, because he's by him. He's got no one but himself to be with, so that's how it's gonna go. Trapped in his horrific streamer dungeon. I recently, like, I started going, or I didn't start going, like I started the preliminary steps to get tested for attention deficit disorder, because I suspect, based on certain challenges I've had, that I might have that. And I did all the, like, there's a lot of tests. There's not like a lot of testing, but there's a good amount of testing. And I've had the same conversation with like different therapists over the past month, and it's always been the same conversation where they kind of ask the same questions, I guess, because they're trying to confirm that it's like a thing. So they're asking the same questions and trying to get the same result as what I suspect. But there's one question they always ask as a sign, which is, do you interrupt people when they talk, or do you finish people's sentences? And I've always interrupted the person as they have answered that question, or as they've asked that, which to me is like, that's peak comedy. That's like chef's kiss level jokesmanship. And what's great is I realize that, and so do they, because every time every time it's always the same sort of a, do you interrupt people? And they go, okay. Which I find very, very charming. Oh, gonna die. Oh. Oh, gamer. Oh, that was pure gamer right there. Man, I 360 no-scope that. That plant. I have got to get the air tank. I'm kind of putting it off. You can get a better air tank. You can get a car, an underwater car, but I haven't. I'm nowhere near underwater car, but I think I can get an air tank. I just have to get back to my base. Oh, part of the sea glide. I don't know what this is. This happens sometimes, and I don't know what does it, and it nearly kills me every time. I had better go get some more air, because if I don't, I'm gonna perish. Okay, cool. Anyway, so I did the testing, and part of it was for the testing for ADD is in addition to like you have a couple of conversations with therapists. This is as an adult, by the way, not as a kid. I think if I was a kid, I'm supposed to get like play therapy. Like they watch me, you know, how I interact with toys and things to see if I have a potential to be an X-Man. But as an adult, it's just long conversations, which were fun. Not fun. They were enlightening because I think I was so nervous during mine that I was pacing the entire time. It was a phone meeting, and I paced so much that I met my step goal, which I never do. It's like 10,000 steps in my upstairs. But the other part of the testing is they make you do they give you like a written exam, which I think is fun. You know, it's like I have trouble concentrating, and they're like, cool, here's homework. But the homework they gave it was a multiple choice. Not multiple choice. It was like rate yourself like 1 to 4 for all of these different. Oh God, I fucked this up again. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope I don't die. I made it. Okay. I actually apologize for nothing. It was like, do this homework, and it was rate yourself. But part of it was you couldn't just rate. Like, I couldn't just rate myself. I had to have someone else rate me. And luckily, I have a partner who can do that for me. So there was a really fun moment where she had to fill out, like, because I had the test and she had to fill out a test form on my behalf, to I guess confirm. She didn't cheat or anything. It was just weird, and it was just weird for her, I should say. It wasn't a weird thing to do. And it was funny because I'm sitting there like on the couch, and every so often she would turn to me and she would just kind of squint and be like, yeah, that's a 4. And then she'd fill it in. Which was very, very, very funny. There were other times when she would just yell, like, I don't understand what this is asking, and she would get mad, and I'd be like, I don't know what it's asking either. I can't help you with your homework on this one. Which was it was great. It was really good. Battery and a copper wire. No, I don't want that actually. Air bladder. Now that I want. Okay. So I have the extended air now. I have extended air. I have the scanner. I have a knife. 69. That was good. That's funny because it's the sex number. Grab this bladder fish. Okay, good. So now I can swim down deep. Deep. And one thing that you want to do, I mean, I can't go sea glide deep yet. That's the deepest you get until you get the truck. But now I can make a copper wire. I can't make a battery. And I got the air bladder. So the plot in this one is pretty wild. So, like, in addition to finding your sister, there is obviously aliens. Obviously, it's aliens. And one of them is a robot. So I'm going to go find them robot aliens. And also I'm going to quit my air bladder in case things go awry. Okay, got my swimmer fins. Okay, cool. So let's see here. I believe it's down. I'm just going to get some air real quick. Okay. Yeah, this thing is like a little airbag that kind of just launches you back at the surface. You can also use it to replenish oxygen in a pinch, but then like you are pretty much dead at that point. If you're relying on the oxygen in your emergency flotation device to breathe, that's pretty much, that's it for you. Like that's about as far as you'll go on this underwater adventure. Okay, got that. Okay, let's go back up. I want to either find the alien or the way to get to... Like, there's a couple of different bases on the surface that are fun to explore. I could try to find one of those. But I don't have any sense of direction because I don't have a compass. I'll just go this way. Why not? Go past all these corals that are spinning around. That's fun. You might notice I don't have headphones on. It's because the sounds of this game are scary. And I don't want to I don't want to be terrified of gurgly bloopy sounds in the water, because that's what I'm signing up for if I turn on the sound in this bad boy. Okay, got that. Oh, I've unlocked this. I've unlocked how to build the Sea Glide, so that's good. Ooh, I just need a battery. What do I need for a battery? Oh, I can build one. Oh, I'm going to go build the Sea Glide real quick. That's going to be fun. I need to get air. I need to not read underwater. God darn it. I'm so stupid. All right, I'm fine. Anyway. So I'll get back. I'll make that Sea Glide. Anyway, so the doctor who I'm seeing for the ADD, or who's trying to confirm whether or not I have it. It was interesting because they were very much they couldn't flat out say like it definitely seems like it, but they were like it's very likely based on everything you're describing. We'll do your tests, and then after the tests, I'll review them, and I'll confirm, and I'll make sure, we'll make a determination. I was like, okay, cool, great. And then I didn't hear anything for like 2 weeks, and I was very nervous because I was like, oh no. This is where my brain went, and I don't know if this is where you guys go. If you get like a test result that the doctor doesn't call you back with right away, if you're so fortunate as to have the ability to do that, they didn't get back, and I was just like, man, the reason they're not calling me is that my test results were so bad that they just don't know how to break it to me, and that's the problem. They're trying to find out the best way. He's got. Your brain's got birds in it, like actual, like factual. Like if we scanned it, there'd be a nest up in there, and they can't find a way to tell me, which is nonsense. That's almost a miracle that I would have birds up in there. But I got the Sea Glide. Oh man, I'm really making this is in no way speed run progress, but I'm very happy with how this run is going. I have not beaten this game, but I have loved my time in it because it is so like pretty and scary. Even just visually, I can't hear it, but I'm very scared of this. God, it's so much better with the Sea Glide. Okay, yeah, this is where I want to go. This trench, this spooky, terrifying trench. This will work. This is gonna work. Oh, I need water. Bam. Okay, spooky, terrifying trench. There we go. That's good. Need this. Okay. Need oxygen. Okay. My doctor, who was supposed to be testing me, didn't respond, and finally this week I was like, did they forget? Because that's where my brain goes. A lot of the time, if someone doesn't if there's something I need and no one responds, I immediately go to, oh, of course they forgot about me. And in very much like almost a fatalist, like, how could they have possibly decided to remember? You know, they've got a lot going on. I'm surely I'm not on their radar, which is bonkers when you think about it. Like, it's not how things work. Oh, I unlocked the rebreather skin. That's cool. I gotta make that. I'm going to do this actually. Get out of here. Pretty far down. Yeah, that's why the little oxygen thing is like a lifesaver. It's basically just like a parachute in reverse. So how the rebreather? Let's find it. Fiber mesh, silicone rubber, wiring kit. Wiring kit is 2 silver ore. I only have 1 silver ore, so I gotta get back down there. Need that rebreather. It's incredibly valuable because it means that when you go low, your oxygen doesn't go as fast, which is a problem. You don't want that. Copper. Don't need copper. Need lead. Need some of that sweet baby lead. But yeah, so my doctor is on vacation, is what I found out, and so I'm not going to be able to move forward with anything for a couple of weeks because my doctor went on vacation, which is important. I mean, in these trying times, you know, you got to sneak in some beach time. You got to do stuff for beach you. What's it all for? What was 2024 if we didn't have time to go to the beach in 2021 when it really mattered? So these are alien things, and I think this will be the last thing we do today. Just kind of this fun little chilled out Subnautica session with JoJo's thoughts. So here's a little base. So this place is pretty cool. Undersea cavern like a geode. Make my way in. Ooh. There's little robots walking around here too. You might be able to hear them. They're these little clackety like spider guys. Go this way. There's one. Let's see if I can scan him. Oh. Yeah, he derps about a lot, but he's still pretty cool. Yeah, alien robot. Low threat level.
Can you use my PDA for storage?
Meant to patrol and repair stuff. I think I can kill them, but I just don't want to because they're kind of cute. You know? I just don't want to hurt them. They're like Roombas. They're like robot alien Roombas cleaning the room. Alright, let's go in here. Oopsie daisy. These are valuable. It's alien power source, but you can't really do anything with it. It just takes up space. It's like there's a Minecraft block that you can use, I guess. I don't know. The alien that's talking to me right now is like, oh man, I'm in trouble. Can you please help me? I need to find somewhere to stay before things get too wild in here. And so you show up with the express intent of being helpful. But unfortunately, something goes afoot. Afoul. Let's watch together. Let's watch together, gang. Holds up the PDA. Oh no. Oh, robot. Robot. Oh, jeez.
What's happening?
He's going into. He's merging with my brain mind. Not good. Okay. Now I'm part robot.
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
We didn't get to this part in our original Subnautica playthrough. It was a lot more raucous goofs. But
In my head?
yeah.
I offered you my PDA. Get out.
What's weird as I play this is the voice of my character. I don't know the voice actress, but she plays Ashley Williams in Mass Effect, and it's really throwing me off. Because I'm like, oh, I'm playing as Ashley. Okay, makes sense. Alien planet, got it. This is bonkers. She's mad.
It's not happening.
There's a robot in her brain mind now, and she doesn't know what to do. Except scan. Get all the scanning done. Okay. Well, I think that's where we'll stop today. Just chill 30 minutes of JoJo's brain. Just thrown out. Hope it wasn't too boring. We could have just released nothing, but we wanted to release something today, and if by happenstance it just happens to be a very chill time with just Joe, I hope that's not the worst. You got to see my streamer cave, what that looks like, so that's fun. Yeah, I talked about the show, talked about what's going on with me health wise. standard kind of YouTube video stuff, you know, very basic. And if you like, I mean, you know, check out our other stuff. Check out Geese Bumps and the rolls we made and all those fun things. We work very hard on them, and they're cool and fun and delightful and make you, I would argue, hopefully make you happy to enjoy, because they're talking about Goosebumps books or playing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's funny. And let me just get to a safe place and deploy my little parachute guy so I can not be... Oh, wait, no. Can I find silver real quick? That would be a tremendous windfall.
Warning, passing 200
Silver.
meters. Oxygen efficiency
Titanium.
increase.
Titanium. Ooh, is silver... Silver? Nope, titanium. Titanium. I just want to get one silver.
Warning.
Oh, this is how you die in this game. Is you're trying to find something very desperately, and you just... It's pretty much mostly luck, and now oh no, I know where I am. I'm very deep down. I should not be this deep down. This is actually this is concerning. I should not have gone this low. And still going lower, Joe did. Oh no. I was supposed to... Ooh, is that a diamond? Yeah. I was supposed to not go down here. I was supposed to be done with the episode. I am... Oh, geez. I'm actually stressed. Ah, this is bad. I'm 300 meters down. That is bad. That is bad with no, like... Oh, I don't have an exit strategy for this.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Go, go, go. Oh, silver, silver, silver. Yes, okay, I'm good. This has been fruitful, but now I have to get out of here. I will absolutely die.
Warning,
Oh, okay.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, I know where I am. Boop and... Oh, sweet water parachute. Take me to the surface. Did it. Oh, man, what a fruitful adventure. Okay, well, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this weird, chilled-out adventure in the world of Subnautica. And, yeah. We're calling ourselves Mom Hat now, and we're going to keep making cool stuff, so no worries there. But I hope you're well, and thank you for joining us on this chill Sandbox Saturday. Hey, look at that. We played a sandbox for once. We're going to play Quiet Year again on Wednesday, so that'll be fun. Bye, everyone.